So for the last hour or so, I've been trying to come up with some form of introduction as to introduce you to the kind of person I am. But I'm not really a formal individual, so that hasn't really been working out for me. So I'm gonna just come right on out with it and tell you that my name is Tia Love, and this is my first video blog. When I was asking around about topics and what I should talk about, a lot of my friends told me I should discuss love and relationships, the ups and downs, and I could talk to you about that. I could tell you all about it because I've been so fortunate as to experience it, but I've always felt that love is subjective, and I can't really tell you or anybody else how to love or how to feel love or how to experience love. I can only tell you about my experience. I can only speak from what I know, and trust me, you don't want that. So I will talk to you about love because I fall in love at least 25 times a day with the same man. And I know that's supposed to be immature, but I've never really cared about what people think. So, yeah. You're going to hear me talk about it, but it's not going to be the sole subject of these conversations. I don't really care about how you think I look or how you think I sound. I really don't even care about what you think about what I have to say because I'm going to say it regardless. I've always been one to speak my mind, and I don't plan to stop because you don't like me. I'm a writer. That's what I do every day. I attempt to put something on paper every day just to get the creative juices flowing, poetry, quotes, thoughts. It might be a paragraph about one of my characters, or I'm working on two novels, and I get my inspiration from everyday life. I don't have a car, so I ride the bus a lot, and that's where you see the most interesting shit in the public. People talk, especially when they don't think you're listening. So, I hear a lot about the girls who talk about what guy they're fucking and how he's gonna leave his baby mama because her pussy is so good. And I listen to the guys who talk about what bitch they've slapped up and what bitch they fucking next. And you get the crazy people who cuss you out just for breathing. It's all very interesting to me, and I added to my vast repertoire of things to pull from when I put pen to paper. I write about me, life, other people, love. It's my outlet for life. Life can get really frustrating, especially when you live in poverty. So you gotta have some way to get around it, because this life can break you down and claim you as a victim. So but I'm a broke ass college student. I work, and I still have no money. I'm not really quite sure what I'm studying. My goal in life is to be a writer, but you can't really go to school for that. So I've been taking classes, and they've all been very interesting. I love to learn. I love to discuss shit. I love to argue with ignorant people. I don't like to argue with closed-minded people. People who think they know everything. The most dangerous person in the world is the man who thinks he knows everything. And you can't really get any kind of point across with a person who thinks that they're basically God. Like I went to Pride Fest this weekend. For those of you who don't know what Pride Fest is, it's a celebration of lesbians, gays, bisexuals, and transsexual people. And outside the little fest, there's a man, holding up his little religious sign, telling everybody they're going to hell. And you're entitled to your opinion, but at what rate does that opinion infringe upon the everyday lives of others? That's what I say. Like, okay, yeah, he's entitled to think that way, but I think it's very disrespectful for him to stand outside of a gathering of these kinds of people and tell them that they're going to hell. Like, what kind of day is that? Family and relationships. I'm a daddy's girl, huge daddy's girl. I was not fortunate enough to have my mother in my life, her doing. And, at one point in time, it bothered me. When you're growing up as a young woman and you desire a woman to be there to help you with all the basic things like, shopping for bras, periods, boys, backstabbing friends, you can't really approach your father as a woman and say, oh, Dad, I'm ready to start having sex. Can you sign me up for birth control? No. He might go into a heart attack. And so, when I was younger, it did bother me a little, but I think I turned out just fine. I have an amazing father who's taught me everything I know about life, including sex and boys. Um, so you can't cry. No use crying over spilt milk, as my father used to always say. You can't miss something you never had. So I'm doing just fine. I have 4 brothers and 4 sisters. One sister in general that I'm particularly close to is my youngest sister. She just turned 18 this year. We grew up together, and I love her sometimes as if she was my own friends. I just, when I think of friends, I have to ask, what is a friend? To me, a friend is just extended family. I think all my girlfriends is sisters. I can call my bitch in the morning and with tears in my eyes, and I know it won't be an issue. And I assume that I don't assume. I would hope that everybody has that. But those few people in life, and you're blessed if you really do. How can you make it without friends? I guess that's all I have to say for now. This is me in a nutshell. I love to write. I love chocolate, the taste and the color. So there's nothing sexier than a chocolate man to me. I love being in love. I love shoes. I don't really like hair. I love macaroni and cheese and mushrooms. And yeah, I guess that's it for now. And stay tuned for whatever's next.